Common Side Effects is the best animation I have seen in a long time, and the exciting news is that it's been renewed for a second season, but we don't know when this will be aired.
FFlynnsArcade.
In this video, I'm going to talk about the Season 1 finale and my predictions as to what will happen in Season 2. The Blue Angel is being introduced to the unsuspecting public via a few methods. Rick and Kiki have launched Sparkl, a food additive which contains a synthetic derivative of the Blue Angel. It has the potential to be incredibly popular on a global scale. How will microdoses of the Blue Angel affect the population? Will we see an improvement in the health of everyone who consumes the additive? Could this cause financial problems for Reutical? Will the consumers suddenly become able to access the portal? Marshall's half-brother Zane has used his shady reptile contacts to acquire a truck full of tortoises. We saw the large volume of mushrooms Socrates assisted in producing. It's mind-boggling to think how vast an amount this number of tortoises could produce. Zane could wind up manufacturing the Blue Angel on an industrial scale. And considering his fragile state of mind, what would the consequences be? Zane is also a pill popper, which means that he knows people who peddle illicit substances for a living. Will Zane start using criminal networks to traffic Blue Angel? Hildy and Thaddeus use their tincture to contaminate the water supply of the town. How will this affect the people who drink the water? We saw Marshall having a very extreme reaction when he was accidentally exposed to the tincture. What will happen if the whole town is dosed with it? Will they all lose their minds like John did?
You shouldn't have interfered. You ruined my life.
Wait, what?
You shouldn't have saved me. I'm seeing things. Guys, I can't tell what's real. Is this real?
John had a very rough time, so imagine a large number of people being in the same state as he was. It's a terrifying prospect, and I also wonder what Hildy is trying to achieve by doing this. Is she using the townsfolk as a human test subject, or is she trying to recruit an army? Jonas made a terrifying prediction as to what would happen if the Blue Angel was ever sold on the mass market.
Economies will collapse. Cartels will arise with their own grip on the mushroom, killing rivals. If this mushroom heals wounds, every fight is to the death.
It looks like the events he predicted could be manifesting, and he's not in a position to stop them now. And it's quite possible that he wouldn't want to stop this happening now anyway. The FBI have seized the mushroom, and according to Harrington, possession of the mushroom would invoke a very lengthy prison sentence. Harrington was very committed to her role as an agent, even if it meant parting ways with her partner and best friend Capano. However, after the bungled raid on Hildy's makeshift hospital, she appears to have had a massive change of heart. Despite knowing how dangerous it is to possess the Blue Angel mushroom, she gave one to Capano to save his life. We last saw Harrington on her motorbike, travelling through a landscape which looks an awful lot like Joshua Tree. I think she knows where Marshall has gone, and she's gone rogue to track him down. She was deeply disillusioned after the raid, so I think she could be looking to join forces with Marshall. Capano appears to be recovering well, and if Harrington really is going to team up with Marshall, I don't think it would take much persuasion for him to go and join them. Linda was one of Hildy's sidekicks, and she is now in prison. It appears that she was the fall guy and is taking the heat for Hildy's mushroom growth operation. Considering that Marshall managed to escape from prison, I can't imagine Linda staying in there for very long, and I'm sure she's furious, and I can easily imagine her also joining forces with Marshall. Jonas was at death's door. However, it appears that the Blue Angel has cured his cancer, but we see him unconscious in hospital while Cecily looks on. Jonas is still in a mushroom-induced hellscape. Will he ever recover? And if so, will he be a changed man? Will his experiences in the portal make him even more determined to destroy the Blue Angel? Or will he now want to grow it and market it? Rusty died in the raid. His absence will be felt greatly by Hildy because he ran the militia which guarded her makeshift field hospital. Will Hildy and her associates be more vulnerable now, or will they find a new guard dog to protect them? And if so, who will this be? Hildy has contaminated the town's water supply with a Blue Angel, so maybe this will be how she recruits Rusty's replacement. She could be using chemical dependency or even mind control to recruit an army. The only people who seem to be in a good place are Francis and Marshall. They are finally reunited, and it appears that the Blue Angel is happy to see them back together. But they are on the run, with the whole of the FBI after them. How will they get out of this mess? Maybe they will need the help of a couple of rogue agents after all. So let me know what you think. Do you have any predictions for Season 2? If you don't know what to write, please drop a mushroom emoji and a tortoise emoji. Or a Francis, how could you? Because comments really help with the algorithm. If you've enjoyed this video, please drop me a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you are new to this channel, please check out my playlist. I've made a lot of videos about another Adult Swim show, The Venture Bros, which you might enjoy. Welcome back to all my subscribers. You guys are awesome, and hello to any newcomers. Thank you very much to my channel members. I'm going to give you a shout out in the video's end screen, so please stick around for that. Add me on Blue Sky and add me on Instagram. The link is in my bio. I upload videos every weekend, so unless anything comes up before then, I will see you next time.